Join us this week as we cruise along the edge of the beautiful Brecon Beacons National Park, where things don't always go to plan, but it's all part of the adventure. So good morning. Today you find us on the beautiful Monmouthshire and Brecon Canal. Unlike most canals, the Monmouthshire and Brecon is completely isolated and you can't cruise onto it from anywhere else. It did used to connect to another canal, but those links were lost over time, and now it's just in its own peaceful little world. Opened in the early 1800s, this canal was purpose-built to transport coal, iron and limestone through the beautiful Welsh countryside. And even though this canal is cut off, it's actually classed as one of the prettiest canals in the UK. So all we need now is a boat. Yeah, we need a boat. So let's go and find ourselves a boat. Permission to come on board.
Permission granted.
This is Rachel and Mike.
Hello.
And they've hired this boat and invited us along to join them for the day. So the best way to see a canal is from a boat. And very shortly I'm going to take you in the rear entrance for a little bit of a tour.
To the gaps.
Okay, thank you. Look at this.
Proper brew, Yorkshire tea this.
So with Bonny in the crow's nest, for now at least, and a brew firmly in hand, we set off cruising along the edge of the stunning Brecon Beacons National Park. Is this the first time you've hired, or have you done it before?
We've been hiring boats for about 5 years now, and we just love it, don't we? It's just relaxing, it's a nice change in pace for us. The kids enjoy it, and we just love seeing new places on the canal. It's really lovely. We've been watching Heidi for a good couple of years now, and we couldn't resist having our boat commandeered by the pirates. And here you are.
So we've picked a really beautiful day for it today, but just to let you know, this canal is actually only 35 miles long and contains, I think, 5 or 6 locks, but they're all in one section. So you've actually got miles of free cruising to just admire these gorgeous views, all the mountains in the background. It's just absolutely stunning.
We like to cruise around Easter time because we can see through to the mountains, whereas in the summer these trees will just be full of leaves and you'll struggle to see beyond.
We're in the heart of the Brecon Beacons National Park. Look at them hills.
What's this cost you to hire, Mike?
I don't pay for anything. Rachel will know.
It cost us, I think it was £1,200 for the week, so it's not cheap, to be fair. It's quite dear, but it's so well kitted out, and it's just great. You just take it home with you wherever you go.
So talking of home and well kitted out, are we going to have a bit of a tour?
Let's have a tour.
Okay, we'll just take my shoes off. So first, obviously, we've got this lovely rear entrance, nice wide rear entrance and huge cruiser deck, which is
Like a big one.
yeah, like a big one. Straight into the galley.
It's really well equipped because you've got a little microwave and a toaster, and then you've got your hob kettle as well, and you've got a little teapot if you want to make your tea. It comes with the eco washing up liquid, and everything that you need is already here, tea towels and everything. But in the saloon, the dinette turns into a double bed. It's got central heating as well, so there's radiators in the saloon, in the hall, a towel rail in the bathroom as well. Comes with a telly and a DVD player. We don't watch the telly because it's so beautiful outside anyway. You're always busy on the boat, aren't you? You have a little map as well of the canal where you are. Covered fish out.
Yeah. Lots of storage for all your shite.
Bathroom.
Oh yeah, it's nice. It's quite big though, isn't
A
it?
reasonable toilet. It's got a sink. We cupboard for your stuff. It's got
And a nice
hip
shower.
bath. Yeah, you don't want to film that.
Yeah, and then that's a bedroom, but we'll leave the bedroom. A bit of privacy. Got everything you need for a week away. It's lovely. So Rach, what's it like for you? Because I know that Gabby, when she hasn't done it for a while, driving the boat obviously, she feels always anxious. What's it like for you when you're hiring just probably once a year?
It takes a little bit of time to get used to it, and I think the first couple of times we hired, I was quite nervous. But it's practice, isn't it? It's the same with anything. The more you do it, the better you get at it. And the thing with the boat is you're going slow anyway, and so quite a lot happens quite slowly. But if you mess up, so what?
How are you feeling after that?
Filmed the worst moments of the whole narrowboat in the time.
Hey, but we sorted it out though, didn't we?
Thank you for pulling me off.
Hey! Yeah, so there's parts on this canal which is really shallow, especially if you go near the edges, you get grounded. But also we've got the winds coming from over there, giving us a good blow. So what we managed it though,
We did it. I know we did a couple of poles and we were right.
Yeah, you can't be a good pole. So I mentioned earlier, this canal was purposely built just for the transportation of coal and lime. And here's one of the lime kilns here now. So it didn't go like most canals where you're going from village to village. It actually went from connected tram roads to industrial sites. But now obviously it's just used for leisure and it is absolutely beautiful. So me and Gabs drove here yesterday. We were in Polly the van. It took us about 3.5 hours to get here, didn't it? And we found an amazing park up. We stayed in a pub car park. It's called the
Bridge End Inn.
which is I want to keep this in. We'll just run aground. But yeah, this little pub, the Bridge End Inn, the staff were so friendly, weren't
They
they?
were really friendly.
So it's just been really nice, and then we're going to go back there tonight. We'll have to get a taxi wherever we get to. In fact, I'm going to have to go now because we're grounded. I have to get me pole out. Yeah, so the sections on this canal, if you just go, I mean, we're quite far from the bank here. We're about a foot from the bank, but we're still in like an underground shelf. All part of the fun, part of the adventure. So we seem to be off now, but once we finish on this boat today, me and Gabs tonight, we're going to find a lovely little park up because the Brecon Beacons, it's an absolutely stunning part of the world, isn't it?
There's mountains either side, green fields and hills and sheep. It's gorgeous.
Right, I've prepared myself some questions to ask these guys. So we're going to do a bit of a quick fire round. Okay. That's all right. So here we go. You're regular hirers.
Yes.
So what do you think it'd be like versus how it actually is?
Oh, that's a good question. I thought there wouldn't be as much like filling the water and things like that and greasing the stern glands and just keeping on top of what you've got to do around the boats. But it's nothing like if you're used to camping or caravan or anything like that, it's no different from that. And it's still relaxing. It's just I thought it would be a lot more sitting on the bow with your feet up, but there's always something going on and I quite like that.
We'll ask you the question in a minute because we seem to have grounded again. And we're far off the bank. It's just we passed another boat there and they grounded and we grounded.
sorted.
I'm gonna go for one of them jobs on the Venice canals when I.
Yeah. Just one cornetto. But this is the fun of it, isn't it? It's not to get stressed. You think, well, what can we do?
You can get your pole and you can have a good feel around with your pole.
Just use my big pole. So when you said you thought you'd be up front with your feet out,
Yeah.
this is exactly what you
This
meant.
is exactly it. You don't get a chance to rest, but it's fun.
It's
I mean,
fun.
it's boating, isn't it? You might love it, you might hate it, but I quite like it.
Oh,
There
it's
you go.
absolutely beautiful here. There's all these mountains to look at. It's stunning here. I'm right enjoying myself. So, Mike, has it been harder or easier than you expected?
Generally, hiring is very easy. Everything's provided for you. You get a good handover. This canal has been harder than expected because it's so shallow on either side that you only have to pass a boat and you become grounded. But it's worth it. It's a beautiful canal.
Okay, here's one. Biggest panic moment so far.
On this canal, on this trip, we were south of Goiter Wharf, and we got completely stuck. The wind pinned us to the side. It was shallow. We were all on the poles. We were all just panicking. And it's about coming now. Give us a minute, Heidi.
Yeah. The thing is, being on the canals, you know that if you are blown off by the wind or you get pinned, like grounded, there's nothing bad that can happen. Your worst thing is you're sort of stuck. It's not like being on the high seas or anything, but it still frightens you a bit because for me as well, being on my own a lot of the time and the wind just takes you, your adrenaline gets up, but then you think to yourself, well, what's the worst that's going to happen? I just have to wait it out and go down and make myself a cup of coffee. I think we're grounded again. Out of the two of you, who panics first? Who's panics the fastest?
Me, definitely. Because, and I shouldn't really, because we've been in like difficult situations before when we've been struck or whatever, or the wind's picked up or whatever. And so I shouldn't panic. I should let my logical brain just sort it out. But
Yeah, you need a bit more
confidence, I suppose.
confidence.
If anyone was thinking of hiring, what's your one bit of advice?
Watch Heidi's videos.
How not to do it.
If you watch the YouTubers who've been down that stretch of canal before, it'll show you all the nice places to moor, where all the nice scenery is, things to do and see in that area. So I spend a lot of time on the boat. We like to get off and go for a walk or visit somewhere nearby that's really nice as well.
And between the two of you, who's secretly the captain?
I'm the captain, but you're in charge. And when you hire a boat, they make you sign a waiver.
Yeah, which one of you is the captain?
And I
it has
am
to say.
legally the captain, aren't I? If it sinks, I'm responsible.
Oh, it's got some cracking frog.
Yeah. Someone just bloody jumped down now. Feel it?
Yeah, I heard it.
Just thought I'd show you as well my box and my new gadgetry. So this is a tiny little power bank. It's actually 100 watts and it's perfect for days like today when we're been out in the van, out on the boat, just for charging all your things you need on the go. It won't boil a kettle or anything like that, but for charging all my GoPro batteries, my phone, my microphone, it's just fantastic. So whilst I've been here today on this boat, I've had the solar panel out for it, tiny little solar panel. I think it's 30 watts. And that's now charged this up. I've had all my gadgets charged, so I'm ready for filming tomorrow. It's charged it up to 100%, which is brilliant. It's dead little, fits in your backpack, Perfect. I love just getting little gadgets, you know, for the van and the boat and everything. And if I find them useful, I'm going to share them, and that's just brilliant. So we've got some locks coming up in a minute, but I'm going to ask these two one last question. So out of all the canals that you guys have been on and hired on, which one's your favourite?
All of them.
They've all got their different charms, haven't they? I like the Llangollen, that's my absolute favourite. But we like the Trent Mersey, don't we? Because that's handy for us near home. The Shroppy is nice, but can be difficult to moor with the shelf. But it's beautiful around like Easton and all around there. Do you like the Bridgewater?
I like the Bridgewater because it reminds me of my younger days.
And like, where else do we like? We like the Mon and Brec. The Mon and Brec has been the most stunning scenery-wise. It's the most beautiful one. Well, that's the beautiful thing about hire boating as well, is that you don't have to take your boat from one place to the next. You can say, oh, I want to try the Mon and Brec, or I want to go on the Llangollen, or I want to go on the Shroppy. So you can pick, there's so many different hire bases all over the country, so you can just pick one up from wherever and enjoy it for a couple of weeks and then give it back. It's not got the same pressure of having to move your own boat from one place to the next. You can try a bit of everything.
And would you ever consider getting your own boat? Yeah, really?
100%, yeah. Saving up for that Braid Bar.
Oh, Braid Bar.
Saving up for the Braid Bar.
Oh.
When we win the lottery, we'll get the Braid Bar. No, we've got to save up for it because they are dear, aren't they? They are expensive. And,
They're beautiful boats, aren't
yeah,
they?
it's gorgeous. But I would love, we would love our own boat, wouldn't we?
The only reason we don't have one at the moment is because of work commitments.
That's it. It's
Finding time off.
if we could take like extended periods off, we only get like 5 weeks off a year, don't we? If we could take extended periods of time off work, then we would have our own boat, definitely.
So we've just noticed this boat's come on pins, so me and Gabs are going to get off and tie it up, aren't we? We're going to try to anyway. So it wasn't quite the slow, relaxing cruise we'd imagined, but this is boating, and honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. Out here, surrounded by nature, brilliant company, with scenery like this, it's just perfect. Never a dull moment on a narrowboat. Anyway, we've got our first lock now. We're going to help with the locks, aren't we?
Oh, I love doing locks because we've been cruising for so long, enjoying this beautiful scenery. But it's nice to get a lock in, isn't it?
I just feel so happy to have been invited here by Rachel and Mike, because I would never have been able to do this on the Jolly Roger with it being, you know, cut off from the main network. And it's another one I can sort of tick off my list. It's just absolutely beautiful, being surrounded by all the mountains. Amazing.
I know you don't do requests, Heidi, but I'd just like to wish my wife, Rachel, a very happy 10th wedding anniversary for tomorrow. Thank you.
So if that boat's a rocking, don't come knocking. Oh, no, that's lovely.
Thanks so much.
Oh, no worries. So we've just moored up here in Langdisne, I think it's called. I'll put it on the screen because I can't pronounce it. But these guys have got me a present, haven't you?
Yeah, you deserve it. You've got your favourite rum and some, we call it lady coffee, because it's brewed by women, fair trade. So it's
Oh,
as well.
brilliant. So we'll try that because I've got no fresh coffee in the van, so we're going to have a bit of that brewed by women.
Brewed by women.
Oh,
Drunk
and
by women.
one of my favourites, roast coffee cracking.
Oh, we've had a great dinner, thank you. We've had a lovely.
Oh, we've had an amazing day as well.
Oh, I've loved it. It's been brilliant, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's been everywhere, all along, windy, and then we've seen nothing but mountains and hills. So scenic on here, it's gorgeous.
So we're going to the pub now.
Let's go to the pub.
Yay! Cheers. So I'm going to leave the video here. If you have enjoyed it, please do give us a big thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. And before I go, just a massive huge thank you to my lovely gorgeous patrons. That's it. Please take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next week.